Hey there, fellow investor. Welcome to the channel. Today, we're diving into a book that's shaken up the way we think about work and life. I'm talking about The 4-Hour Workweek by Tim Ferriss. This isn't just another self-help book. It's a game changer that's inspired millions to rethink their approach to success and happiness. Now, I know what you're thinking. 4 hours a week, that's impossible. But stick with me, because the lessons from this book are more about working smarter, not harder. We're going to explore 3 key ideas that could transform your life, just like they did mine. First up, let's talk about the 80-20 rule, also known as the Pareto principle. This concept is mind-blowing in its simplicity. Imagine if you could achieve 80% of your results with just 20% of your effort. Sounds too good to be true, right? But it's a real thing, and once you start applying it, you'll see changes fast. Here's how it works. Take a look at your daily tasks, both at work and in your personal life. Which ones are giving you the most bang for your buck? For me, I realized that spending an hour planning my week on Sunday evening made the rest of my week run so much smoother. That's the 20% that was making a huge difference. Now, what about the other 80% of tasks that aren't as impactful? This is where the magic happens. You've got 2 options: delegate or eliminate. I started by making a list of everything I do in a typical week. Then I asked myself, is this task essential? Does it really contribute to my goals? If the answer was no, I either found a way to stop doing it or handed it off to someone else. For example, I used to spend hours each week on social media, thinking it was crucial for my business. But when I looked closely, I realized that most of my clients were coming from word-of-mouth referrals. So I cut back my social media time dramatically and focused more on nurturing those personal connections. The result? More free time and even better results. Moving on to our second big lesson, embracing time freedom. This is where Ferriss really challenges conventional wisdom. He's not just talking about managing your time better, he's talking about freeing up huge chunks of it. One way to do this is through automation. There are so many tools out there that can take repetitive tasks off your plate. I started using a social media scheduling app, and it cut my posting time in half. I also set up automatic bill payments for all my regular expenses. These might seem like small things, but they add up to hours saved each week. Outsourcing is another powerful strategy. Now, I know what you're thinking. I can't afford to hire someone. But hear me out. There are so many affordable virtual assistant services out there. I started by outsourcing my email management. For just a few hours a week, I had someone sorting through my inbox, flagging important messages, and handling routine responses. The time and mental energy this freed up was incredible. But here's the real kicker. It's not just about saving time. It's about what you do with that time. Ferriss encourages us to use this newfound freedom to pursue what really matters to us. For me, that meant finally starting that side project I'd been dreaming about for years. What could it mean for you? Now, let's talk about the third lesson, which is all about designing your ideal lifestyle. This is where Ferriss really turns traditional career advice on its head. Instead of working nonstop for decades and then retiring, he suggests a different approach: mini retirements. The idea is to spread out periods of rest and exploration throughout your life, rather than saving it all for the end. I was skeptical at first, but then I tried it. I took a month off to travel and learn a new language. It was incredible how refreshed and motivated I felt when I came back to work. But mini retirements aren't the only way to design your ideal lifestyle. It's about finding ways to enjoy life now, not someday in the future. Maybe for you, that means negotiating a flexible work arrangement so you can spend more time with your kids. Or perhaps it's about working intensely for part of the year and taking extended breaks. The key is to start small. You don't have to quit your job tomorrow and move to a tropical island, unless that's your thing. Begin by identifying what your ideal day looks like. Then, look for ways to incorporate elements of that into your current life. For me, it was as simple as rearranging my schedule so I could go for a run every morning before work. That small change made a huge difference in my overall happiness and productivity. Remember, the goal isn't to work as little as possible. It's about creating a life that excites you, where work is just one part of a fulfilling whole. It's about having the freedom to pursue your passions, spend time with loved ones, and continually grow and learn. Implementing these lessons from the 4-hour workweek isn't always easy. It requires a shift in mindset and some trial and error. But the potential rewards are enormous. Imagine having more time, more energy, and more freedom to live life on your terms. That's what Ferriss is offering, and from my experience, it's absolutely worth pursuing. So, there you have it, 3 transformative lessons from the 4-hour workweek. Focus on the 20% that matters most. Free up your time through automation and outsourcing, and design a lifestyle that brings you joy and fulfillment. These ideas have the power to change not just how you work, but how you live. Now I'd love to hear from you. Which of these lessons resonates with you the most? Have you tried any of these strategies? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos. Thanks for watching, and here's to creating a life you don't need a vacation from. Like, share, and comment